hold him.
I'm
You're
gonna
welcome. Just support their
wait a
body.
second.
Support their bodies.
Yes.
And you can show them to stream.
Hello.
wow.
We
Wow,
love
they've got long
snakies.
tongues.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels like it's choking me.
Yeah,
she's
it
not
does.
holding
And
it.
I
Okay,
think
this is she's not
That's just
trying
her body
to.
weight on
That's just she's just this heavy.
That's
Okay,
good.
great.
my baby
I feel like
now.
I'm getting choked.
Oh my god, Nemo, you are actually fearless.
I'm
Alright,
getting
now I can go on to this side.
Can I tap out?
Oh my god.
No, it's okay.
Nemo,
I got it.
holy moly. Oh my god.
So lean forward.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Happy 420. Do you know what 420 is?
420?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know what 420 stands for?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, chat. He doesn't know what 420 stands for.
Wait, what does 420 stand for?
Yeah, it stands for April 20th. Of course. That's what it stands for. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You have to update me.
Do you know what 69 stands for?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. 420 is when you smoke
that-
weed. Yeah, and it's like 420.
Oh, I think I've actually heard about that.
Okay.
I didn't know it was 420.
Alright, you go.
I'm thinking if I move my queen here,
Oh, wait. Where?
like, I'll move it to E10.
E10? Where's E10? Wait.
Nothing.
Wait, where is E10? I'm so confused.
Nothing. It's not on the board actually.
Wait, was that a nuts joke or something that I missed?
No. That'd be weird and out of pocket. Anyway.
Look at the chat and Nemo's Twitch channel, loving every minute. 10-6-6. She's gonna have to dodge a lot of bullets here. Pulte for now looking for a king, a 10, or a 7. Plenty of backdoor draws, including the 3-3. Needs a king, 10, 7, or 3, or this tournament is over. And this tournament is over. Nemo gets the job done. She's stunned, but she's the champion.
Thank you so much, Pulte. It was a pleasure to play against you. Thank you.
Nice
Thank
job.
you. Oh my god.
Spend it wisely.
I will. Okay, 5 push-ups. You guys ready? Ah! Oh my god, I'm slipping. Okay, I'm gonna do it against the doorway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, workout for the day done. Oh. Whew. Like, I truly don't understand. Like, where is this leg going? Okay, so I think it goes like this, right? And then you want to get into, like, this position. Like, I think that's what we're trying to... Ta-da! See? My little fist? It fits perfectly. Proof that I punched it. Like, my fists aren't very big. They fit perfectly into each of these holes. And that's why my hand is, like, beyond bruised. They're quite bad. Oh shit, I should play this. Fudge. Wait, I checkmated? Wow, I'm a genius! All planned! Oh, know who this is. Your girlfriend? Vertosh's girlfriend? Wait, actually, I was fully joking! I was entirely memeing. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. He's dating a chess player? Good for him, I guess. I don't know if that's a good for him in Polish culture. I don't know what chess players are like in Poland. If you have an elo, I'm automatically not dating you, so tough luck, buddy. Only dating people who have no idea what the fuck chess is.
Alright, okay. I'm scared, guys. Just a little bit. 3, 2,
Let's go, Nemo.
1.
Oh my god! That was awesome!
That was so scary. You did it. Okay, thank you. It was calm for like a brief second. Right? It was really brief second.
And you got the dragon's breath.
Okay, thank you so much.
What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls?
Jingle balls. Obviously.
A white Christmas.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Are you implying that Santa's balls are white?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What if he tans nude at the beach? How do you know? Maybe he's black from the waist down. How do you know what color Santa's balls are?
Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go play our London only
Why
match.
you should never tell me a dirty joke. I don't like, it's 2023. We should imply what color Santa's balls are.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's what we were, yeah.
Is that not the joke? I'm
might get that
21
one.
years old. I want to get the joke. Can you tell me the joke, please?
What's a chess player's favorite TV show?
What?
Pawn Stars. I didn't write these, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
How do you make a chessboard laugh? Check.
How?
Tell it a nightmare joke. Why did the chess player go to jail? It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. How did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
Uh-huh. I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay. We can.
Hello, hope you guys can all hear me. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I had to cut stream earlier today. It was actually, like, insane. It was super duper insane. Oh man. Whew! I did change shirts. I'm actually gonna change shirts again later because I still want to do my photo shoot. But I had to go take a call. Because my parents were like, bruh, there is a police at our front door. And I was like, say what? And they're asking for you. And I was just there like, whoa. So a very, very long story short, I won't go into the nitty-gritty details about it, but I was basically getting swatted in this really roundabout way. Somebody had sent in a really concerning email and like quoted like my email, like me and my socials and stuff as the like recipient in a way. So the police were extremely concerned for my safety, to the point where they were making a front door. Yeah, like, hey, are you okay? And when I told them, like, on call, I was like, I'm totally fine. They were like, no, we would like to send somebody. So, it's complicated. But yeah, I'm good. I am currently safe. Knock on wood. Keeping my fingers crossed that is going to stay that way. And we're back on stream. But, yeah, it took a little while to figure all that stuff out. And I won't go into like the details of what it all was or anything like that. It was a very long conversation then with also the detective and the higher ups and all of that stuff. So I literally told them like, hey, I'm currently live on stream. Like, are you like, are we, what's happening? And yeah, it was really wild. I've never really had that happen before. And I mean, it's not like it's never happened, but this was definitely more serious. So, all good. I'm still alive. we're here. We're back. Just in time, actually, for Chess TV! Yay! Chess TV and wine is going to be our... Yeah, VIPs. It was actually really funny. I was chatting with, like, the detective, and bro was like, oh yeah, it's really, you know, impressive what you've been able to do. I can, like, congratulations on all the chess and stuff. They're like, thanks, but, like, why am I getting police sent to my parents' front door? So I just thought that was really, really funny. Anyways. I was like, this is, yes, I appreciate it, but also at the same time, can we just cut to the chase here? Why? What's happening? Got new followers from the police department, yeah. I thought that was hilarious. It was one of the few good things coming out of this. But in the meantime, we're going to have something a lot more chill, a lot more relaxed. We're going to be doing a little viewer arena. Yay! Of course, Jellyfisher, of course. Nothing really happened. It was just, well, I mean, a lot of stuff happened. But at the end of the day, we're safe currently, and that's what really matters. So, also might have picked up some new followers and all that good stuff, and yeah, it was a bit wild. It was a wild hour, 2 hours. It was a wild 2 hours. But we're back. Unfortunately, I didn't last very long on the 250 anyways, so it's not like I missed out on much. The 10K guarantee did not go my way, as it often does not. So I think I was sitting out of the free roll and the $25. I don't know if a AkaNemsko user knocked me out of the $25 tournament. If you were a AkaNemsko user, let me know, because I will owe you 25 bucks. But I think I just blinded out because I just had to deal with this situation. So, hey Whaley, thank you so much for the 13 months. Appreciate it. Thank you for the prime. The prime. I forgot that I was supposed to post a little go live about today's arena. So if anybody has any ideas for themes they would like to experience, this is for our weekly Flex Friday arena, please do let me know. So, ba ba ba. Okay. Gambits only. Viewer chess arena time. Yeah. Alright, we got that. Evan's Gambit, some romantic opening arena. Oh man, when people hear romantic chess, they probably have very different thoughts than when chess players hear romantic chess. So, no. It will not be probably the Evan's Gambit. Yeah, I mean, you know what? As far as experiences with the police go, this wasn't the worst of them. Have I seen the news? Don't scare me, bro. Oh, yeah, Magnus Carlson. Oh, man. Dude, I knew that news before it even happened. Okay, so, games where you sack a piece or exchange to open up your opponent's king in spirit of the police showing up. To be completely transparent here, they didn't show up at my door, they showed up at my parents' door. I think they were a lot more stressed. Oh yeah, why can't they just call? Oh man, that is right up there with, there's so many things that becoming more and more of a public person has changed in my life. Magnus's champion is in news, exactly. I honestly don't go into an event without already making the assumption that if Magnus is playing in this event, unless it's somehow like how to not be the best chess player tournament, I am automatically just assuming that Magnus Carlson is going to win the event. Like, absolutely. I'm just there like, yeah, it's probably going to be that guy. So, honestly, Floppy had him in game 3. Psh, that's what Magnus wants you to think, so they can generate a little bit more hype. If you just won every single match outright, no problems, this wouldn't be very exciting for the viewers, would it? Also, I need to swap accounts really quick. Okay, so nobody here has given me any good suggestions. I'm very disappointed for Flex Friday. Magnus is the best, greatest of all time. Absolutely. Oh, that is my parents calling me, if you guys are able to hear that. I gotta let them know I'm okay. One sec. I don't know if you guys are able to hear that call, but... Ba-ba-ba. Is it a cute ringtone? It's just like the WhatsApp ringtone. Rooklift is a good suggestion. Well, there is also background music now, too. Oh, you guys didn't hear it? Okay. That's just like the funky background music. Oops. Forks? Just outright forks? When is our next coming? Oh yeah, you know what? I kind of like forks. Oh, we already did a horse theme though. We did a horse theme. I think it has to be something a little bit more lunar Chinese New Year. I think it has to be a Chinese New Year themed. Let me see. Okay, what about... Chinese openings like the Chinese dragon? Oh yeah, that's actually a really good idea. What about like dragon themed openings? Dragon themed openings. There's the dragon Sicilian. There's the... Okay, I have it. Chinese tie-ins. How about that? So... things that are associated with, yeah, the hyper-accelerated dragon, the regular dragon, we've got... oh my gosh. We've got... This is the year of the horse. Okay, so all Zodiac animals. That's what I want to see. Okay, so... there is 12 animals in the Zodiac. There's the rat, the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the goat, the monkey, the rooster, the dog, and the pig. So, your opening has to involve one of those. It can be either called, for example, the dragon, or it can be called, or for example, if you play move 1, knight to f6, it's the Alahine. That's utilizing the horsey. The ox is close enough to the cow, so we'll take that. The cow is fine. It's an ox is basically a cow. It's fine. They're all related. I don't think there's like a rabbit related opening that I can think of. Nor is there's a Medusa Gambit in something. Yeah, Medusa Gambit's cool. So just give it like an animal, a Chinese Zodiac tie-in. There's no tiger-themed openings that I know of. Or... no, there's no goat either. Let me look. Chinese Zodiacs. The ox is... there's a rooster in the Chinese Zodiac. There's a ram. A ram's a goat, right? Yeah, a ram's a goat. So if you can find an opening that's like goat-themed, sure. Good enough. The Norwegian rat? I've never heard of this opening. Is there a modern tiger defense? If there's a modern tiger defense, then it can count. Is Alien a Zodiac? No, it's not. The Chinese Zodiac has 12 animals in it. If you don't know the 12 animals, that's totally okay, because honestly, I don't remember it either. But Black lions are not tigers. No, that's not the same animal. Like, yeah. It does not count as a goat. I mean, to be fair, you can play whatever you would like in this arena. I don't care that much, but when you submit your game for Flex Friday, you are going to need to submit a game that follows the theme. So we're gonna start it now. Chinese Zodiac arena. And we'll put, let's see. We'll put 3 chess.com diamond memberships on the line. They will be given out completely randomly at the end of the arena to people who play 7 games and up. Has to be at least 7. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Alright, so this arena is going to start at 5:40. Give you guys 20 minutes to get in here, and it's going to be for 1 hour. We're able to put in. We are able to do 7 games, at least, right? In an hour? I think so. Yeah, also don't cheat. Yo, Sirocco! Thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome back to your 39th month. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we'll drop it. We'll drop the requirement. You only need to have played 5 games to qualify for a chess.com diamond membership prize. And we're giving out 3 randomly, so. Sounds good? Sounds good. It's also only for an hour. It is rated. We had Flex Friday this week, so it's going to be in 2 weeks. You can just click this link. Click this one. And one of the mods can add it to the arena command. Yeah. Don't cheat. Please do not cheat. There will be randomly given out diamond memberships to people who play at least 5 games or more. Yeah, I just have to define how it's Zodiac. Exactly. Just write a good description. If your description is like the dragon, that's very self-explanatory. Because the dragon is a Chinese Zodiac. Now, if you play something that's like the Allahine, just mention that, well, move 1 knight of 6 is Chinese Zodiac themed because it's the year of the horse. And that's fine. And I'll take that. If you want to play something that's like the Sicilian dragon, that's Chinese Zodiac themed. That's cool. I'll accept it. If you play the Medusa Gambit and be like, well, Medusa is technically sort of a snake lady with her hair, that's fine. I'll accept it. Now, and if you play the cow, you can say the cow is, you know, kind of like an ox. That's fine. What we will not take... Oh, you know what's another really good one? If you play the orangutan, which is... Move 1. This is also called the Polish, but it's also called the orangutan. You can call this the monkey. It's fine. I'll accept that too. No, the donkey does not count. If you find an opening that's called the goat or something, we'll take that. But you can play that. It's an essay about the Boxer Rebellion. No, we can't do that. Joko Piano is not, will not count. No, Joko Piano means the quiet opening. If you're trying to play 4 knights, that is the actual horse opening. That one you can play. But Joko Piano is like not an opening that... If you play 4 knights, this is fine. I will argue that this is a horsey themed opening. That's a bit aggressive for a first time out over there, Gary. To be fair, they did have a very aggressive first message. But so you can play the 4 knights, for example. Oh yeah, if you play the ready is an opening that counts. This is like a horsey opening. Coca-Cola Gambit is not in the Zodiac, as far as I know, so there's no Coca-Cola in it. The Kingfisher Gambit, there are no birds in the Zodiac. The Zodiac has 12 animals on it. You should be able to figure out something. If you move your knight first move, that's totally fine. That's okay. That's alright. Oh, the rooster. Sorry, the rooster is a bird. My bad. I don't think there's any chicken-related openings that I know of, so... yeah. The Coca-Cola is red and red is good luck. Rousseau Gambit is not the Rooster Gambit. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. There's dragons, there's snakes. There are cows, there are dogs. There's rats. There's... you can play whatever you want in the arena. But when it comes to actual Flex Friday and you have to submit a game, so then it won't count. Thanks, Thomas. Thank you. If you're able to like try to figure out how to make your opening themed as a Chinese Zodiac, and you're able to give me a convincing write-up when you submit for Flex Friday, I will accept it. I will consider it and I will accept it. But unless it does, I don't want to hear about it. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm from the year of the Iron Goat. Can you submit an opening Magnus has played? No. Does not work. It has to be an actual Chinese Zodiac related opening. Yeah. So if you want to just play 4 nights against everybody, that's totally cool. I don't mind at all. But other than that, you can play the cow. As far as like influencer openings go, you can play the cow. There's the monkey's bum. You're allowed to play the monkey's bum. I have no idea what that opening is. You have no idea what we're talking about? Have you never heard of a Chinese Zodiac? That's crazy. So the Chinese Zodiac dictates a lot of, it's like horoscopes, but Chinese. And instead of having to worry about month to month, day by day, if Mercury is in retrograde or whatever, you just worry about your year. So this year is the year of the horsey. Last year was the year of the snake. The year before that was year of the dragon. And the year before that was year of the rabbit. I'm a year of the rabbit. Even though I was born in 2000, Lunar New Year that year was like in February. And I was born January. So I'm technically a rabbit, even though I'm a 2000. And... this all started because there is this lore from back in the day that there was a race between some animals. Now, there used to be a cat. And apparently, the way the story goes is that it's actually a real... there's entire, like, movies made on this. Okay, Chinese Zodiac lore. So the Great Race is what it's called. And basically, the Jade Emperor invited animals to a river crossing contest to determine the order of a 12-year calendar cycle. The cunning rat won by riding on the ox and jumping ahead at the finish, and then followed by the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the goat, the monkey, the rooster, the dog, and then the pig. And there used to be a cat. So, the cat and the rat. Many versions state that the cat and rat were friends who asked the ox for a ride. The rat pushed the cat into the water, resulting in the cat not finishing and becoming the rat's mortal enemy, and also probably why cats hate water. So, yeah. Wait, really? They replaced the rabbit with a cat? Aw, that's actually super cute. I wish I was in a alternate universe. Dog delayed by play in the water. So, yeah. Catsko does hate water. Yes, absolutely. Not a fan. Scopia for cat owners. So, just like horoscopes in Western culture, in Chinese Zodiac culture, you also have compatibility. So, for example, if you are Year of the Dragon, you get along well with rats, monkeys, and roosters. And if you're the Year of the Dog, you get along well with rabbit, tiger, horses, and monkeys. Makes sense, dogs like a lot of stuff. And there's like so much lore about all of this that we're not gonna go into. But anyways, yeah. I have never heard of the duck opening, but if you would like to play it and submit it for Flex Friday, sure, go for it. I don't mind at all. Your wife's a pig? Ah, as a dog, I can confirm. Yeah, it's Chinese zodiacs are actually kind of crazy. So, for example, you can read your zodiac. So I'm rabbit, right? So if it's like your year, like if it's year of the horse, it doesn't actually mean it's gonna be your year. It actually means that you gotta be careful if you're a year of the horsey. So let me look into my 2026 year of the rabbit horoscope. So rabbit is the 4th animal in the 12-year cycle. I think I'm a wood rabbit. So doxing myself a little bit here. I am born January 6th, 2000. So I am a rabbit. Let's look at how I'm gonna do this year. Okay, the year of the fire horse brings the challenge of a breaking clash with tie sway. This influence is as dramatic as a direct clash, but can bring small, persistent setbacks that test your patience. Honestly, kind of feeling it right now. Even so, auspicious stars like Peach Blossom and the Heavenly Joy bring romance and joyful occasions, helping rabbits balance challenges with opportunities. With mindfulness, this year can still be steady and rewarding. It's based on your year, but it sometimes is a little bit different based on what type of rabbit you are. For example, I am a earth rabbit. There's a difference between earth rabbits and like metal rabbits and like yeah, it's true. It's actually such Asian parenting. If it's your year, yeah, you better watch out. Exactly. So, this does not seem like it's gonna be a good year for career. Gentle reminders to stay flexible and diplomatic. Oh my gosh, not a good year at all. Dude, this is literally me. I am exactly experiencing anxiety, insomnia, and skin flare-ups. I've got like so many pimples on my nose in the last month. So I am the wood element of the rabbit. Oh no, affecting my immunity? That's okay. I drank a lot of ginger this morning. Okay, take extra care around sharp metal tools, renovations, and driving. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, so love is the highlight of the year, but it's only an 8 out of 10. Wow, this is some Asian zodiacing. I swear. Look, there's a reason why Chinese zodiacs have not gotten as much popularity as Western horoscopes. Because like Western horoscopes right now would never have this at an 8 out of 10. It'd be like 10 out of 10. This is the year for love, for romance. And in Chinese culture, it's like, yeah, but like... Still, the breaking clash with Taisui can stir minor quarrels, so clear communication and patience are your secret weapons to keep. It's actually just so funny. Anyways, 8 out of 10 is a B. You're grounded. Thanks, Noel. Yeah, the arena's starting in 6 minutes. So you better join. You better join. It's not even, this is like such an, honestly, this is a kind of ass zodiac. I have an 8 out of 10, a 6 out of 10, a 5 out of 10, and a 4 out of 10. That's not even that good. Like, what if I was born Year of the Dragon? Oh my gosh, it's even worse. Year of the Dragon doesn't even go above 6 out of 10. Bro, the Chinese zodiac is just annihilating everybody right now. That's actually crazy. Wow. Yeah, if you're a Year of the Dragon going into 2026, Year of the Horse, it seems like this might not be your year. Depression. Yeah, if you're not Chinese, then you're immune. Exactly. Yep. Yep. But it is going to be year of the horsey. I'm a rabbit. Dragon Defense Depressed variation. But Chinese Zodiac lore is a lot of fun. We have 3 chess.com diamond memberships on the line. So you better be joining. You better be joining. Right now, you have a 1 in 4 chance of getting it. It's given out completely randomly. It's a 3 minutes. 3. Tiger and dog should be doing well in during horse year. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with all this stuff, unfortunately. I don't actually really know. So here's a little chart on like what your personality type is like. So I'm a rabbit. Quiet, elegant, kind, and responsible. Yeah, I guess. Sort of. I guess. I suppose. Oh yeah, here's the full story. Long ago, there was no Chinese Zodiac. What about metal rabbits? I don't know how metal rabbits are doing. Oh yeah, Draco Malfoy is having a good year right now in China because his, like, name in Chinese is Ma Fu, Malfoy, and Fu is, like, fortune, and Ma is horse, so basically you can wish people, if you say Ma Fu, it's like horse and fortune. Basically, that's why. I did see the sad horse plushies going viral over there. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, 3 more minutes! Malfoy. Yeah, I think Malfoy is honestly just... Malfoy was my favorite... One of my favorite Harry Potter characters for sure. But... Dude, today was freaking insane, man. It was actually insane. It was wild stuff. I was playing poker, not very well, and then all of a sudden, my parents give me a call and they're like, there's a policeman here to see you. And I was just like, bruh! But yeah. Yeah, they were trying to... It was like a little bit of a... it was like an extracurricular swatting. Basically. They had... Somebody was sending threatening stuff. And the police were there to check on my well-being. So... Yeah. Well, that was honestly really crazy. But... Year of the Horse, so Year of the Rapidash, exactly. This was a few hours ago, which is why I had to cut my poker stream from a little earlier. Once again, not that my poker was going particularly well. I'm not saying that as like, I would have, you know, won the 10K, but... No, not yet, Ben. Not yet. But yeah. Hey, Kako! Thank you so much for the 200 bits! That's a funny emote. That's a funny emote, actually. Yes, Kawasaki. It happens, though. So. No, they were very much... I was definitely not wanted by the police at all. They were very much more concerned about my safety. They were like... They literally went to my parents' place to do a welfare check. They were like, is she alive right now? We got like some really threatening like messages about like we're worried about her safety. Can't like, is your daughter here? Where's she at currently? Is she okay? Is she by herself? Does she need help? Yeah. Is anybody like trying to extort you? So. Happens. It happens. Unfortunately, Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's good they followed up and like were checking on me. I appreciate that, but yeah, it is sad. It is sad. So, all right, we're off. We got 26 people so far. Wait, where are the games? There we are. Cool. Honestly, I would probably they probably would have found me in Thailand too. This was like really serious. They were so incredibly worried. Yeah. Like, they probably would have gotten Thai police on the case. I told the police officer, hey, I'm live right now. I'm on stream. They were like, okay. No worries. We'll call you back later. And I had to go take the call, and then had to like cut stream and stuff, but yeah. Yeah, this happened not too long ago. Yeah, if I was in Europe, it would have been Interpol. I don't know what the Thai police's intelligence services, but it's all good. Hey, Vic! Thank you. Thank you for the 2 years. Appreciate that. Thank you. But it's all good. I got a couple of new followers on Twitch. Yeah, the detective was like, wow, it's really impressive what you have done. Congratulations. It's cool to see what you're doing for the chess world. I was like, okay, thanks, buddy. Let's cut to the chase. Thanks. Appreciate the glaze. You can sub now, by the way. You can reuse your Prime. That was really funny. How about a follow? I should have been like, do you by chance have Amazon Prime? While we're here. But yeah. This has not been the most exciting opening. They've played the Anglo-Dutch defense. Yeah, I mean, can't be an easy job being the police. So, props to them. Props to them. Oh my gosh, that checkmate. Coming in on H3. Damn. Don't forget, we do have some chess.com Diamond memberships on the line. Not if you place, but if you play at least 5 games. So get in this arena, play those 5 games. For your chance at a 1-in-3 arena. Yeah, me too. Me too. Bam! Bro has pinned the queen. This is gonna be a short game for Carl Weber, unless some magic happens. Whoa, the pre-move coming in by the tactic god who is living up to their name. Delivering checkmate. Woof, that was rough. 14 move checkmate. Ouch. If I was Carl right now, that's a feels bad, man. Feels bad. Yeah, it was a pinned queen. Shark DC taking a little while on move number 2. Not quite sure why. Just letting you know, Carl. I mean, Shark. Even if you're playing against a 2300, you still need to utilize your time. Maybe they accidentally disconnected. Maybe it's a DC situation. Carl the Shark. Yeah, I think they were just disconnected. Also, don't forget, if you want to be submitting games for upcoming Flex Friday, there's a lot of different options. The easiest one would just be move a horse for the very first move. That's like, by far the easiest. If you want to go a little harder, difficulty number 2 is playing something like the dragon. You can also play the cow. The cow is the ox. Close enough. You won't get any points for creativity, but it will be qualified for Flex Friday. And Flex Friday is not this week. It's the week after. Oh, pause champ? Is Paul going to be able to find a way to squeak out a checkmate with his remaining 9 seconds? Opponent is running a little lower on time. Oh man. Okay, that check is always good, but we got... Oh my gosh, that does nothing to stop the checkmate. Nothing whatsoever. Had to play f6 over here, my good sir. f6 is the way to go. I mean, this is still not a pretty position, but you at the very least survive for a move or two. And then you can play something like this where you could deliver this check and then you won't be getting checkmated. Woof! That was rough. That was rough. The rat trap sounds good. Go for it. There are actually rat-themed openings. And no, the black lion does not count as a tiger. Lions are not tigers. Those are very distinct, different animals. I'm arguing that a cow can be an ox. Or... what else did I say? Yeah, I'm arguing that the cow can be an ox. That's basically the only thing we're letting let slide. Orangutan is a monkey, is fine. By me. But a lion is not a tiger. Exactly. In 2026, a cow can be an ox. I have heard about that. Apparently, tigers don't actually really roar. It's an ape? Okay, look. Apes and monkeys are pretty similar for me. I don't really quite know the difference. Yes, exactly, uncultured. Hey, Pog. Chat's calling for a stalemate. Why did we go the long way? And not... Okay, whatever. I mean, it gets the job done. I just don't understand why this way was just shorter. It was so much shorter. Okay, speaking of lions and cats. Lion is playing against Leave My Kitten Alone. I like that username. Apes don't have tails. The orangutan can be played, yes. I will count that as a monkey. Because I can't think of... There's a monkey's bum opening, which I don't know of. Have not heard of before. But apparently it's a valid opening, so... Oh no! We had to play rook to g3 to defend against this. Because then we would have been able to take with the queen. But that's okay. So far, I have not seen many exciting openings. Stan Liddy here playing against an 800. And currently down 2 pieces? Whoa, what happened here? Why is white down a rook and a bishop against an 800? And they're gonna, the 800's gonna flag. Oh my gosh. Ah, this was the 4 knights? Okay, this counts. This counts as a Zodiac opening. Bit suspicious of that guy. That's valid. I'll have chess.com do checks. Don't worry. Well, you haven't met the same humans I've met. I can definitely say that some orangutans are, some humans are much closer to monkeys. Alright, GG's. In fact, there's definitely monkeys out there that are smarter than some humans I've met. I know about Coco the gorilla. But apes are definitely smarter than monkeys. Like, scientifically, I'm pretty sure they're just different. Obviously, monkeys are still really smart, but... Sweet with you is absolutely wrecking Doro. How did this king end up on B4 is what I would like to know, too. How did this even happen? I gotta go back a little bit. Oh, they played the Accelerated Dragon! Aw, I'm sad that Dorotol... Oh no, Dorotol! Dorotol let his F-pawn slip. But at least they tried a Zodiac-themed opening. Props to them for that. Well, the monkeys I think of are like the Soul Kong monkeys. What type of monkey are they? These are the monkeys I think of. I mean, he's literally the Monkey King, but whenever I think of monkey, I think of those, like, slightly gray, beige colored monkeys with, like, the face, and they eat peaches and stuff, and... They're giving some Riot Gals where they hit my solo cue. Yeah, whatever that type of monkey is when I hear the word monkey, that's the type that I think of. Macaque? Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of different monkeys out in the world. Yeah, it's something like this. These are definitely the monkeys that I think of when I think of monkey. Golden Langer. Oh yeah! I've seen these things. These things are literally just a small man in a fursuit. Absolutely. Sounds like a Mr. Beast video waiting to happen. 1 gorilla versus 100 muscle bodybuilders. Or like, what are those, really crazy YouTube videos where it's like 1 cannibal versus 20 vegans? They have some really ridiculous videos. There's like 1 scientist versus 20 flat earthers or something. That style of video are always hilarious to me. Monkeys, everything else. I don't think I fully know what a bonobo... Wait, chimps are apes and not monkeys? Okay, fair enough. Huh, yeah, that makes sense. They're supposed to be really, really smart. I have a 10-year visa for China. But yes, I do. I do need a visa. Not actually in the short term. I believe right now as a Canadian or American, you can go to China for like 30 days or something. Uh-oh. Shadow Monarch is gonna have a hard time in this position. Bonobos are like chimps, but nicer and closer DNA to humans. Aww. I would have to give up my Canadian passport, and yeah. Yeah, something like that. Starting February 17th, Canadians don't need visa anymore for China, which is so sick. Happy New Year, everybody! That's China's gift to Canada. Kind of cool. Oh no! Whale Blast got banned for using the S word. I have never really been a chimp, like, big fan of chimps. I specifically like Son Wukong because Son Wukong is super cool. I mean, who doesn't like a monkey who rides a floating cloud and swings a giant stick around? But I don't think it's a coincidence I'm wearing red. I've been wearing red or pink or like Chinese style clothing for the last few days because it is almost New Year. Yeah, we're China maxing, exactly. China's giving half the world the same gift. Oh, do Brits get the same deal? No more visa required for China? Yes, good luck, good fortune, good year. We want to start off 2020. We want to start off Year of the Horse strong. I'm definitely a China maxer. Absolutely. Yeah, I had Tangzhuang on earlier today, and now we're in red. They gave a visa-free travel to go away. We're like, please get out of here. We don't want you. One of the coolest shows in China happens. It's the Xingnian Wanhui or something, and my parents are obsessed with it. I used to be obsessed with it as a kid, but I can't get it on like Western TV. So, right around this time, because it's already like New Year's in China, is gonna be the Xingnian Wanhui, and it's like this crazy long, like hours and hours long show, and it's just all the most famous artists in China getting together to perform and do skits and all that stuff. But yeah. I don't know what's happening in this game. This queen, I feel like, has floated between these two squares a lot. We call it electoral debates. Oh man. Well, you see, in China, we don't have this. Nice, Twintrick. The Chinese three-body? Because the Netflix one wasn't particularly great. Yeah, I don't know. The kitten went out to get some food to snack. And then, yeah. Mao. Yeah, I love how cats' names in every single language is literally the sound they make. Except French. Sha. But otherwise it's like Mao. I guess it's not that in English either, cat. Damn. What other languages have Mao as like the cat name? It's an onomatopoeia in Chinese. I don't think I thought about that. Yeah, that's cool, Rick. Yeah, dogs are gold. Nice game by Sweet With You. Honestly, for 753, I was really impressed by the quality of this game. I feel like that was some good stuff. Whoa, Smithy! Gain a little bit of rating over here. 1624. Yeah, it's Neko in Japanese, so it's also not Mao in Japanese. I don't know. Oh, yeah! Panda is Shongmao, which is a bear cat. I guess some earlier Chinese folks saw pandas and were like, wow, these fuckers look like bears, but they're so lazy. They're just as lazy as our house cats. So let's call them Shongmao, bear cats, because they're bears, but they have the personality of a cat. Maybe both. 50 subs and I'll change my outfit again. Well, I believe that pandas can be intelligent. They just choose to not exercise it. Hey Toss, thanks so much for the prime. Welcome to the pool party. Thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. What a deal! Yeah, I mean, they went vegan out of laziness. That's actually funny too. So, Smithy is gonna be up a queen. Because Chill Gaming might have miscalculated that tactic. This song is so chill. It's making me fall asleep. Which means it might be time for another mint. Wow, Australia banned letting her cats outside? That's crazy. Mint it up. Pandas are great. I also really like red pandas. Which are... yeah. I hate to admit it, but I have read more than one article about panda diplomacy. Because pandas... China uses pandas to, like, bargain and barter with other countries. And I think that's always really interesting. Like, they're one of the best... They're one of the most lucrative animals in the world. Yeah, Japan had to give theirs back. I thought that was so funny. Oh, nice game, Smithy. Nice game. Hell yeah. Because it's like, we want our panda back. And there's no pandas that are not, like, Chinese owned, basically. Yeah, they're great diplomats. Oh no, Thomas. Oh no. Yeah. Like, even if a panda's born in your zoo, it's a Chinese panda. Which I thought the concept of was really crazy. They're not even that rare anymore. I mean, sure, I only wore that shirt 2 days in a row, but yeah, 50 subs and I'll put that shirt back on. The Tangzhuang. Why not? No, they're no longer endangered. They're no longer critically endangered. That's fair, Thomas. That's fair. It's good, though. It's so smart. I would pay money to see a panda. For sure. Hey, Mud, thanks for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that. Thank you. Guys, make sure to thank you, Mud, if you got a gifted sub. Thank you. First 5 down. I would not want to pay money to own a panda. Owning a panda is like owning an expensive yacht. It's fun to see and to experience and to play with, but the upkeep is so expensive. It feels like just printing money. That's true, yeah. Yeah, you need a whole forest behind to own one. It's the same reason why I would not want to have a yacht or a boat. This is a very equal-ish endgame, apart from the fact that white is up a couple pawns. Black's doing surprisingly well for being 1,000. Good for them. Yeah, that's a song, exactly. Aww. So they just don't like visitors. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I think they basically only eat bamboo. That's crazy, Shiza. But yeah, all they eat is bamboo. You would think they would pick a more nutritious plant to eat. But bamboo is basically like all fiber and not much else. Such a crazy diet. What a crazy evolution. Wow, this is a good move by KFK. Bro has found the way to get this pawn, but unfortunately, they're still, yeah, somehow they're still fat. Oh no. Hey Apollo, thanks so much for the 6 months. Appreciate it. Welcome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Wild stuff. I'm learning so much about pandas right now. Yeah, I think pandas are kind of living the dream. You don't have to worry about too much. There's like none in the wild, right? You just chill. Get your bamboo delivered to you. 24/7. Like, healthcare. Room service. It was a nice game. Alright, let's look at Pirate King Luffy. Yeah, get out for diplomacy. Wait, Europeans used to catch pandas? When did they have wild pandas? That's true. No culture, that's true. This is no longer a horsey themed arena. I don't even know if that arena link is right, but I have it pinned up top. So if you want to use that. Is Pirate King gonna get the checkmate? No. His phone is gonna flag though, so same thing. Same thing, same thing. Alright, let's look at 388 versus 559. I'm in Toronto. That's so sad, Shiza. Wait, there's actually wild pandas still? I'm pretty sure there were none left. Oh, what? Wow. Yeah. There's still, there's like 1,800 giant pandas living in the wild. Good for them. They look so ridiculous. How does evolution produce a black and white bear? I just want to know. Like, how does that even happen? Hey, Aiden. Hello, hello. They're actually so cute, it's true. Well, bears are supposed to be obese because they hibernate in the winter. and zebras make sense because when you have the like eye vision of the big cats in the safari, the way that cats see the colors is very different from how we see their colors. So they actually, the zebras actually super blend in with the tall grass. Oh yeah, that's true. Hyrax and elephants are related too. Yeah, but like their black is on their eye. You know what? Honestly, it's fine. But yeah, my favorite fun fact are that Hyraxes and elephants are related. This little guy, who looks like he's been stuck in the revolution cycle for 50 million years. Their closest ancestors, closest relatives are manatees, elephants, and hippos. Yeah. They're basically just like groundhogs, I guess. Need a water stone to evolve it. I mean, Professor Asa is absolutely wrecking this guy. Absolutely wrecking him. It's true. They're cute, sort of. I mean, they honestly just more look like a nonsense animal, if that makes sense. It's like that one animal in the video game that's not gonna drop any loot. All you're gonna get out of it is like a fur patch. It's like a very unexciting animal, but it exists. It's there. Alright, Alex Boo going for that attack on the king's side over here. No loot. No loot. Yeah, it's like a rat on Dark Souls or something. Exactly. That's so sad. Pandas are really funny. If you gift 45 more subs, and as long as Mutt is up for it, sure, I can change to something purple. The price still stands. It's the same price as it was earlier. Speaking of rats, if you submitted a rat opening for Flex Friday, there's not that many, so I don't know what you would. Pledge 5. Alright, well, it looks like you guys are not agreeing. I don't think pandas will eat humans unless they got really, really hungry. Well, we already have a red on. GG's by Alex. Although we could have played bishop to g1 defending against this back rank mate. I mean, it still sucks. Your position still sucks, but it's not checkmate just yet. I would have maybe not checkmated. I mean, resigned there. Oh, will they? I don't think I knew that. Damn. The Alex that was on the screen. Bear's gonna bear, I guess. I guess. That reminds me of the stories I used to read as a kid from Chinese books and stuff that were like, oh, why do bats have wings? Well, apparently, a long time ago, there was a big fight between rats and birds. And the bats were there, but they would change sides every single day. So eventually, the rats and the birds got tired of it and were like, alright, you guys are gonna be the bat. There's no carnival here. I kind of wish there was. Carnival seems great. I would love to do carnival. Yeah, those are the best stories. Yesterday, I played League of Legends, ARAMs. I just played ARAMs. And then we did some ice skating. We gifted roses to strangers. Played some poker. And played Neo 3. Yeah, winter carnival is so different from like a tropical carnival though. ARAMs is the only thing I play. I don't play anything else at this point. It takes too long to queue up into a regular game of League. And then you actually need to learn the meta. And then it just seems like a big no thank you. Yeah, I only go on ARAMs. I mean, I only go on League to play ARAMs. That's it. Yes, right. ARAM Mayhem is just having fun. I don't think it's worth getting good at League for me personally. Like, it would be if I could just be gifted the ability to play League, but... Nice, Will. Look at Kako flagging Penicarios. Yeah, same. I mean, I've been playing for almost 10 years now. League, I mean. So, I'm also at that point where I only like to play Irelia, and she has so many bad matchups, it's just not worth for me to play the game. That's a nice checkmate. Damn. Hell yeah. The game just takes way too much to learn. It's because normals... Well, normals are fine, but why would you ever play normals and suffer like you would in solo queue when you could just play solo queue or ARAMs? The only time I would ever play 5v5, like normals, or would be like flex queue or something, like when I'm 5-man with friends. Otherwise, I would never play it. Yes, exactly. If you're gonna play normals, you might as well play ranked. So if you don't want to do ranked, then you might as well just play ARAMs. That's 100% how I would see it. Hey Mega, welcome back. Thank you for hanging. Hope you're doing okay. Also, we got 21 more minutes. If you have played 5 games of chess in this arena, you're qualified for a chess.com diamond membership random giveaway. It is going to be given out randomly. Yeah. No, it's still the same thing. I mean, they've shortened it a lot, actually. There's actually an entire mechanic now, which is like turrets take double damage or something after a certain period of time, but yeah. Yeah, also the police did come by earlier. I as a one trick, I don't need to play normals. Yo, 55s! Thank you so much. No, you're good. I appreciate you. Thank you. No, I think the worst part about League is that you can just be completely lost within 15 minutes and then your team doesn't want to FF. And then it's just a slow, drawn-out death. Those are the worst games to play. So, yeah. Those are by far the worst. Just Alt F4 easy. Okay. Hey Ozaraf, thanks so much for the Prime. Welcome back to your 6th month. Thank you. Thank you. This is gonna be, once again, an endgame. The price to change is still 50 subs. I don't know why you keep trying to barter with me. Whoa, Slum Cat with the 20! I wasn't even that serious about it. Alright, well, we're halfway there now. Yo, Slum Cat, thank you so much. Oh wait, is it? Are we actually at 30? I kind of lost count. We had another extra 5 gifted earlier, right? Yo, thank you guys. Appreciate it. We're halfway there, Slum Cat. I am firm on my offer. It really wasn't that serious, but thank you so much. If you guys got a gifted sub, please make sure you're thanking them. Thank you. Night is going a lot better than how afternoon went. Afternoon was the rough part. Now that we're into the night, we got some wine. We got some decent games of chess. I don't really understand how we drew here with the white pieces. I feel like this should have been a win. I feel like we could have, maybe. I mean, we have an outside pass pawn on this side. How hard can it be? Push it, push it, push it. But that's alright. I would take a look at this game. I feel like we could have done more. It was decent. I think it was decent. I mean, I judge games based on what people's ratings are. So, but thank you. We were joking about outfit change for 50 subs. But it was actually a joke. But now if we do hit it, we're at 25. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I really have no idea. I didn't start this. Somebody was asking for purple and somebody else was asking for my Tangzhuang, which is the Chinese outfit I had on earlier. And now we're here. So. Nice. Nice, Quartic. I don't have a panda suit, unfortunately. I don't even have that much stuff right now because I'm in the middle of moving. Wowee. Oh! Goodbye to our bishop, apparently. Can't cosplay the cat, unfortunately. I did not. It's cool that she streamed it, though. That's awesome. That's sick. A horse cosplay? I don't have a horse cosplay. I don't even know if I have anything in purple. But chat can pick if we get to that point. I've recently rewatched Lord of the Rings, so I think I'm quite good. Yeah, you should do it. It's great to visit China. It's actually a lot of fun. Really? Theatrical version doesn't count? know about that one. I don't know about that one. I only watched the short versions. And those were already long, so. Oh, I don't think I knew Sauron died. I assumed he did, but... Spoilers! Apollo and Layla hanging on. I mean, they did really well against a 1500. There's still a chance for stealth. No, I mean, Pro is doing a ladder mate. That's crazy to do a ladder mate in this position. But good on them! They don't want to risk anything. Spoiler alert, the bad guys always die. I agree. Ladder mate's a ladder mate. Agreed. I mean, it has to be crazy going through the experience of being Frodo. And, like, it's such an iconic movie, and that ends up being the thing that you're kind of known for. I don't know. I feel like that stuff is absolutely wild. I've never read a Tolkien book, but I've read all of the, everything in the Narnia trilogy, 7. Including the prequel to The Witch, the Wardrobe, the Lion, the Witch, the Wardrobe. Anyways, I really like those ones. And then I like Prince Caspian and all that stuff. Those are good. Yeah, C.S. Lewis is great. Narnia is so good. The Magician's Nephew. Oh, there's Netflix Narnia movies? I just wish we could get some new material. Like, yes, I love Narnia, but I don't need to, like, watch another edition of them. The first were great. I don't need another version. I don't know, man. Oh, sorry, that's my poker overlay that I actually just clicked to. Oh, they're doing The Magician's Nephew. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty down for that. I take it all back. Yeah. I love Percy Jackson. The shows were terrible. I saw that there's another set currently going on. I'm like... Oh no, Uncle. Oh no. Well, you know what? If she's handling the Netflix Narnia ones, I bet they have great wardrobing. So... I'm pretty down for the wardrobing. I really like the wardrobe in Barbie. And despite not caring too much about the movies itself, I like their outfits. Nice! A good game. By El Topo. Beautiful. I watched Fallout recently, and it was very fine. It was fine. Yeah, I mean, I was attached to the lion. I like the lion a lot. Yeah, I liked Aslan. None of the kids were fun. I did not like any of the kids. No, I've never played a Fallout game. No, the kids were so annoying. They were very kid-like. Sorry, Aslan is played by Meryl Streep in the Netflix adaptation? How does that make sense? I know it's 2026 and we can have gender-neutral lions or whatever, but like, it's a lion with a mane. Is it a lioness? I don't get it. Okay. Because the kids were very kid-like. There are definitely some kids or teenagers. Like, for example, Euphoria. Dude, I have no idea what was happening in Euphoria, but apparently they were high schoolers. Let me tell you. First of all, nobody in my high school looked like that. Nobody in my high school was doing anything other than studying for exams and going to school. There was like one party a month, maybe. But my point is, there's a lot of shows out there where the kids are not kids and the teenagers are not teens, and yeah. They were constantly wasted. I don't know, man. Nothing was wrong with Euphoria. I'm not saying anything was necessarily wrong with Euphoria. It's just, I feel like that was not very realistic. Yeah, maybe some other people just have way crazier experiences in high school. Yeah, I generally don't enjoy kids in my movies or shows. Yes, the high schoolers are sipping cocktails. I'm just there like, bro. Yeah, High School Musical is crazy. I've never watched Home Alone. Never. Yeah, quite an endgame we have there here. I think it's gonna be a draw, but like, you never know. One side has 10 seconds. Super Monica's gotta play faster. I don't tolerate Toronto winters, but I'm stuck here, so gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, nice game by Guys Vected. Crazy name. Crazy name. I swear, there's something about black and white pictures that unfortunately always makes me feel like somebody passed. Like, there's this picture of Magnus Carlson who just won the FIDE freestyle chess championships and stuff, and it's just like, why is it in black and white? I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. I understand black and white pictures can be extremely artistic, but unfortunately, every time I see a black and white picture, my immediate first reaction is just like, oh man, rest in peace. And I look, and it's like, nope, it's just Magnus Carlson winning the... Yeah, no. I don't know. I've never been a big black and white photo fan. Like, I get it, but every time I see one, I'm just like... Well, unfortunately, it's not happening right now, Grumpy Cat, so... It's just like, why are pictures in black and white, though? That's a nice tactic. Todos los nombres. Taken. But does it not make you feel that way? Yeah, todos los nombres did their best, but did not do enough. We invented color photos for a reason. I'm just saying. Also, how did this poor 300 play against a 2000? I don't know about that. I feel like they also convey sadness. I don't know. I feel like black and white photos are just... Like, there can be really good black and white photos. Speaking of, Lisa had a really good Valentine's Day shoot that was black and white. But I think the reason that this one really worked is because of the contrast. Like, this was really, really good. But usually, black and white just conveys... Oh no. Yeah, that's probably true. People definitely do that. I mean, you can also try to delay this game because, well, there's 2 minutes left. But, yeah. Ash did their best, and that's what really matters. See the panda picture. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. People run! Nope, no more running. Well, now we run again. People run! So much running. Just run. Black and white fits for like super emotional images, in my opinion. Like depictions of war or conflict. And certain types of fashion photography. But I don't feel like it fits very well for sporting events. I think that's like maybe my one thing is that it doesn't really feel fitting for, okay, maybe really sad emotional. It can fit for architecture, but like joyous sporting, like if you win, I don't know, man. I don't know if it fits for a win. All right, congratulations to Maestran on winning. Hell yeah. 6 points as a 600 rated is really good. Yeah, black and white's good for Patriots fans, exactly. No, white is probably lost in this position. Quite lost, I might add. I actually don't see the exact win here, but it's a maiden 7. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so we are gonna be giving out 3 random memberships to people who played more than 5 games. You must have played at least 5 games to qualify for this prize, which is a few of you. Well, in case you haven't noticed, my chess set is not black and white. It's black and green. So, yeah. I think it's because I've played chess for so long. I am not a fan of black and white. I'm also not a fan of black and white checkers. I've talked about this a lot. My checkers are like red and black. I just don't really like the color comp. It's too contrasting, unless you're a panda. But pandas have good color contrast. Like, their black spots does not take away from the white. Like, they're not like checkered. They have portions of their body, like their pawsies and footsies are black. And then like their belly part is white. And then their face is like white. Their yin and yang are in balance. Exactly. You know what yin and yang is not in balance? Chessboards. They did all wear this. No, they have slightly different eyes. For sure. Alright, we got, oh yeah, that one panda in Jujutsu Kaisen. It's actually great. Well, you can get a membership if it lands on you. 52 total players, with last place scoring 0, but that's okay because you will have a chance in the future to score more. Never feel bad. Okay, you will have 1 minute to claim your prize. Mossad does not qualify. Did not play 5 games. Okay, 25. 25 already has a diamond membership. I don't, Feng Shui. Maybe I should. Okay, sweet with you. You've got 1 minute to claim your prize. You just have to say that is you. I can see you do not have a chess.com diamond membership, so you're eligible for a prize, and then one of the mods will message you. Or you can message one of the mods and claim your prize. So if you're sweet with you, say that's you in the chat, and then say you're gonna message a mod, basically. And I'll start a timer. You got 1 minute, bro. 1 minute. If your name was sweet with you, this is your chance to claim your prize. If it is not you, don't pretend to be them. Okay. I have a feeling they're not here, so we might need to roll again. But coming up next, it goes to 23. Eco Voyager also already has a diamond membership. Okay, nice. Sweet with you is in chat. Congratulations, you made it in time. One of the mods will get you your prize. We'll help you claim your prize. Just send them a screenshot of your chess.com profile or something. Okay, 14. Lewis, you got 1 minute. to claim your prize from Peru with 6.5 out of 8. Not bad, not bad. Lewis. That is one prize given out. And then coming up next is 27. Dentist Abdo. You also have 1 minute to claim your prize. If you guys do not claim within the next minute, your prize will be forfeit and it will be passed on to the next person. Which is why it's always a good idea to have made your Twitch account previously. Okay. Alright. Brutus. Sorry, I mean not Brutus. 27. Who's 27? 27 is Dentist Abdo. You got 10 more seconds to claim your prize. Alright. 36. Panicarios! You have 1 minute. We still have 2 more to give away because nobody has claimed their prize. Panicarios, your timer has started now! Make sure you're claiming your prize, otherwise maintain your peace forever. Yeah, dentists should be able to afford their own membership anyhow, exactly. We still have 1 more to give away, not that I think this guy is gonna claim it, so, you know, everybody who has 5 games and up still have a chance. Panicarios! Panicarios, we're calling for you. You have 26 seconds left. I have 4 teeth of wisdom, and none of them have really contributed to my wisdom. Okay. 11. Chili Gaming. You've got 1 minute. Claim your prize, or else. One minute for Chili Gaming. Chili Gaming! Claiming their prize! Congratulations! Message your account to a mod. Not that I would have any doubt that somebody would take your username on chess.com or Twitch or vice versa, but yeah, just confirm. Thank you very much for playing. We got 1 more to give away. 19! Nasili, you have 1 minute to claim your prize. Is that actually you? Nasili, you're French? Okay, congratulations. Send in your prize. One of the mods, probably Gary, will handle it. Just Gary will confirm, and then Gary will send over your chess.com username. Make sure it is actually you. And then, yeah. Heck yeah. Yes, exactly. Gary Kasparov will deliver it to your home. Personally. As a placard. Nice, nice, nice. Congratulations. If you did not play in this arena, message Gary. Where is Gary? Speaking of. He's there. He's somewhere here. He's lurking. Don't worry. Should have won that last game. Who knows? Maybe it would have landed on exactly the spots you would have gotten regardless, but make sure you guys are submitting your usernames over there so we can verify you and make sure it is actually you. If it was not you, well, we'll find out and you will not be getting your prize, but message Gary. We've tagged him in the chat. You can just click on that username and send a Twitch DM to claim your prize. And it's only the 3 people that want one. So. Whee! I don't know what Mario Paint is. How many Mario games were there? Yeah, liars will be banned. It's me, Mario. Bunches. Probably true. What is Mario Paint? Literally never heard of this game before. Yo, Noel! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate that so much. Yo, if you guys have gotten a gifted sub from Noel, please make sure you're thanking them. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. We will not be doing another arena for a little while. So, stay tuned. Might do it again on a Friday or something, but yeah, I'm excited about that, Psycho. Hopefully I'll be playing a little bit. Came out with a mouse for the system? When did mice become a thing? Versus trackpad. Oh, what the hell? Why did I flip that accidentally? How do we win? How do we win? Well, it's probably this. Mice are older than trackpads? Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy. I had no idea. I used to have a ball and wheel mouse, and I would pop the ball out of my mouse all the time. Like, playing around with it and stuff. Because the ball was like one of those kind of bouncy balls, and they were so satisfying. But yeah. First mouse was made out of wood? Oh my gosh. And they had to glue them shut? Just keep the balls from being stolen. That's so funny. I used to love taking the ball out of my mouse. And then obviously we went on to this style of mouse. Yeah, you also had to regularly pop the ball out. This was what? The early 2000s? 2003, 2004? And then we got like the ones that have the sensor at the bottom. Eventually we got there. I like ball mice actually. I thought they were cute. Prehistoric mites only have one button. Yeah, I've had the trackballs. The ones that were like in the middle of your keyboard, like the little red button. I've had those too. Oh my gosh, those required a little precision for sure. Was not a fan of those. Yeah. I did not like those. I did use them. I used floppy disks as a kid too. I had like the Walkman and stuff. I used to put discs, like I used to have to wind up all the, what are they called, the tape type audio drives thingies on my car rides. I remember using CDs, having to carry around external hard drive cassettes. Yeah, I've never used a typewriter. Typewriter is one thing I've not used. Not old enough for that. I did burn my own CDs, yes. I used to record my chess lessons using a video camera because there was no screen recording at that time. Like, literally like one of those like handheld cams, and then put that on a CD. Because we also didn't have USB drives that were able to like, so I would carry around CDs to watch in the car. Yeah. That's crazy, Andy. I never really used floppy disks. By the time that I was using USBs, those were already, like, pretty prevalent. Yeah, if anyone wants to buy my pirated chess lessons, I'm sure they're still around. Exactly. I don't know what those are specifically, but I do know the concept. I understand the concept of a floppy disk. I know what floppy disks are. No, I never had social media. My first ever social media was just Instagram when I was like 14 or something. And I used to be obsessed with VSCO, like, what's it called? Filters? I mean, I still use their filters, but I used to love taking pictures of random things and throwing on a filter over it. And I thought I was like a great photographer. But yeah, my parents did not like me using social media, so the only thing I ever really did with it was post travel pictures. I don't know what Zanga is. I loved editing photos as a kid. As a teenager, I guess. I really liked photography as a concept. And I'm actually really glad that, like, as an adult, I get to... I don't personally take the photos most of the time, but I have a lot of control over my creative photography, so I tell my photographers what I want, and then they execute it, which I think is kind of fun. So even though I don't directly work in photography, it's still nice to be able to, like, talk a lot with photographers and execute sets and, like, design stuff and, yeah. Let them know the vibes. Which is honestly kind of nicer anyways, because I don't have the time to learn photography. But yeah, that's always cool. Yeah, I've never done dial-up or anything. I always grew up in the age of Wi-Fi. I've had Wi-Fi my whole life. My laptop's always had Wi-Fi. I remember watching, like, VHS tapes. The ones that you had to also wind up. So, I remember putting those into the, what were they called? Those things were massive. Yeah. Like, they were big, big cassettes, basically. They were, like, this chunky. And I would mess them up all the time. VCRs. I was never into vinyl or anything. Yeah, that's crazy, you slump cat. Yeah, I had a lot of Disney VHS too. I don't think I have them anymore. That is not free. No, I used to borrow them from the local library or buy them. But mostly just borrow them from the local library. I used to spend so much time at the libraries in Finland. And I would have to find the English version of things, and it was so hard to find the English version of things. But, yeah. I misclicked! I am 26. But Finland has a great public library system. It's true. But there were so many libraries around the city, and I used to like go around all the city libraries trying to find the stuff that I wanted, the books I wanted, the DVDs I wanted. Oh man. I'm born 2000. But yeah. I think it's because I just grew up somewhere so far removed from society, you know? Like, I wasn't born in Finland, so I didn't speak Finnish naturally growing up. I had to learn it. And while I was learning it, I spoke Mandarin with my parents. So, and I went to an English-speaking, well, mostly English-speaking school. But yeah. Star Wars DVDs, that's cool. I did. I have a IB diploma. I wrote an extended essay. I did 4 higher levels in high school. I would actually say it wasn't that hard to make friends. I just kind of got bullied a lot in Canada. In Finland, I got bullied a little bit, but like, it's actually really funny. I went back to Finland for high school, which is the same school. It was a grade 1 to grade 12 school with 300 people in it. And like, it's obviously all the same people. And I actually had girls like apologize. They were like, oh yeah, like, sorry for kind of being a dick when we were younger. I got bullied for being like the only Chinese person, the only person of color in practically the entire city. Okay, they were like, there was one other adopted Chinese kid in my school, but adopted by Chinese parents, like, moved out of China when she was like 3 months old. Like, she was always grew up around, like, so that's a different story. There was like one other Chinese kid in my school. Yeah, I was like, bro, don't even worry about it. Like, I wasn't concerned that much when I was a kid. Sure, it wasn't nice being excluded because I didn't speak Finnish very well as a kid. I had to learn Finnish as a second language. And I, like, did as well as I could, but it's a hard language. And then eventually I got fluent and started taking mother tongue classes with all the other Finnish kids. But by the time I was doing that, I was already like 10 years old. But when I was like 5, I barely spoke any Finnish. And I was kind of like, and they weren't necessarily super mean about it. They weren't like racist. They were just like, you're different from us. You don't speak Finnish. We don't want to hang out with you. Which is like, okay, whatever. I don't really care that much. So I hung out with all my other non-Finnish speaking friends because I had a lot of those. I had a lot of friends in that school that were also like slightly different. Maybe they grew up in the US to Finnish parents and then didn't, you know, grow up in Finland, or maybe they were returning from wherever. But yeah, I was friends with like those type of kids. And it wasn't that hard to make friends, but it was still cool. Yeah. But I got bullied in Canada. That's a different story. So, yeah. I lived in Finland for like 10 years and then another 2 years, basically. So a while. Yeah, it was really different when I moved back to finish high school in Finland. By the time I was moving back to Finland for high school, I was already pretty popular when I was a kid in Finland because like of all the chess stuff. I was like known as that chess girl. So when I went back to Finland for high school, they did a whole bunch more articles on me. They were like, oh, she returned, like, and all this stuff. So I don't know. It wasn't like, Finland's just not a very big country, so everybody kind of knew me, and I was just like, all right, that's cool, awesome. But yeah, I had my friends that I had when I was in elementary school. I literally had the exact same friend group. Like, nothing had changed. It was kind of crazy. I was gone for 5 years, 6 years. I came back, and it was like the exact same. And I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, like, the other kids were a lot nicer, I would say. So, yeah. No, I was picked on a lot more in Canada because I had this stupid haircut. Honestly, I don't blame kids for bullying my haircut. I would have bullied me for my haircut. Yeah, it is all good. Alright, this has been a fun night. Thank you guys for hanging out. Look, I have to admit, If you are dealt the hand of the Chinese bowl cut, I mean, maybe more your parents should have been bullied for it, but it all comes back to the fact my haircut was terrible. No, it wasn't so much for being, I wasn't bullied for being Asian, I was bullied for being, like, absolutely ugly. It was bad. It was really, really bad. I don't really blame people for bullying me, man. I was also obnoxious AF. I was like the bowl cut kid and the classic Asian stereotype. I had to answer every question in school. I was like absolutely that kid. And then, anyways, that's a different story though. So yeah, now I just refuse to cut my hair, basically. There's so many pics on socials. I only post about this every single time there's a trend about glow up or something. If you literally just look up me as a kid, it's so easy to find. Super easy to find. Alright, this has been fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Appreciate you all. I am going to take the rest of the night off and we will see. Wait, actually. I'm trying to figure out if I'm still on Chess TV. Yeah, I am. Okay. Oops. Well, hopefully the chess bras will be live. Alright, have a great night, guys. Thanks all for hanging. I'm gonna give the raid over to Water, so I hope you all enjoy. Have a good night, and I will be back next week at some point. So, if Gary's not responding, you can message any of the other mods. But also, his name is Gary Kaspavarov. Have a good evening, y'all. I will be back. Oh, Mega is not here to respond, but Gary Kaspavarov is his name, so you might have been messaging the wrong account. Make sure you're messaging the right account. Okay, bye, chat. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I will see you all, and I'll be back with some more fun activities this upcoming week. Maybe we will go to a car show, which might be fun, and then obviously more poker and all that good stuff. So yeah, have a great night. Go say hi to Water for me. And oh yeah, it's like a long weekend. Not that it matters to me, but I will see you all. Okay, peace. Good night and bye. Enjoy the day after Valentine's Day.